Okay, this lecture is going to be fairly short, but it is basically to tell you about Dr. John C. Lilly, who was the inspiration for the movie Altered States, which came out in the 1980s. Um, he used isolation tanks, um, one of the pioneers of that. And in today's world, we call them float tanks. So if you got a float tank in your town, you can go try it out. It's at least here it's not very expensive. I think it's like $40 for 90 minutes, and then my additional sessions are like $30. So, but um, you can read a lot about Dr. Lilly on the internet. Wikipedia's got information. There's some various other things. Um, this is his book, Tanks for the Memories. And basically, what I want to tell you is the key thing you need to know about what Dr. Lilly's teach. Well, he had a lot of stuff. He worked with cetaceans, whales, and dolphins, and um, a big supporter of animal rights. But what I wanted to really bring your attention to was some beings that he contacted while he was in the float tank. These beings were known as the Earth Coincidence Control Office, and they were in charge of creating synchronicities for humans on the planet. These entities told him to beware of artificial intelligence entities. So, at least at this time, and this was, I'm going to guess that, he started with these float tanks in the 1960s. So, a lot of his stuff was researched during the 1970s. And the beings that were in Earth Coincidence Control Office said that there was these artificial intelligence entities that were doing humans no good whatsoever. So he was told to beware of them. Um, what do I know about artificial intelligence entities? If you see them on computer systems, they're often known as bots. And most bots are incredibly stupid and useless. And they're like spam, email spam, or like these AI bots. Um, are there any good AI? Yes, there are good AI. So I don't know if the people he was talking to at ECCO um, knew or didn't know what I know now, but I just give you commander data from Star Trek: The Next Generation. Um, there's other examples in science fiction of androids who are incredibly benevolent. So you'd call those things artificial intelligence, right? Because they were created by, you know, Dr. Sung created Data, and I don't know some of these other ones. Are they all? Is every android going to be good? No. You cannot assume any more than you can assume that a human is, going to be benevolent or malevolent. You cannot assume. But I would not say, that under the title artificial intelligence, that it's all bad. No, I think that would be a terrible wrong. Just like saying all humans is bad. You can't do that. But anyway, they did warn him about them. So, what do we take from a warning about artificial intelligence? Um, well, if you're going to make one, make sure it's got a really good ethical program. And, the Isaac Asimov's four laws of robotics are very good. I think that that's what they should all have in them. If you don't know what they are, look up Isaac Asimov, the laws of robotics. Originally started with three, and then there was a fourth. I don't know if he ever added any more, but um, the first three were to do with the robot and its relations with its humans. And the next one that was added was to do more with with the greater good of all. And that was what they called the zeroth law. So, what is your responsibility to the greater good of all if you're a human or a robot? So, I'll give you that. And what else do I want to talk to you about, Dr. Lilly? Um, Go try a float tank. Um, I go at least once a month. And what it does primarily for me is it takes the stress off my spine, and it helps me relax my spine, and I find it healing. Does it heal everything? Oh no, it doesn't heal you 100%. No, and maybe it will for certain things, but getting the pressure off my spine does me a lot of good. Um, if I had a float tank in my own house, I'd be in there every day for 3 hours. That's how much I like it. Okay, but you know I don't. So what can you do if you don't have a float tank or you don't have $40 to spend? Well, it's not the same thing, but fill your bathtub up with nice warm water and put in about 6 cups of Epsom salts, because the salt in the water, um, it feels really good. Some people say as it draws out toxins. I don't know. I think maybe spiritual toxins more than what we call physical toxins in your body. But if you're feeling um, shitty, and it's not getting better. Um, if there's a lot of even psychical sickness, so your body feels sick, but you're also maybe you feel sick in your mind. Maybe things I'm talking about, like anxiety, high anxiety, or just worry, or maybe you're just feeling really angry. Everything that we consider low vibrational emotions that you can't seem to get rid of, or maybe you've got too much monkey mind, too much of chatter in your mind, and you want some peace and quiet. Um, 6 cups Epsom salts, a very warm bath, and go in there and stay in there for quite a while, and then go to bed. Um, and then go try the float tank the next time. It's really good. Anyway, look up Dr. John C. Lilly on the internet, read about him, and if you want, you can. I found this book actually at the place the float tank place, so that's where I got this book. But that's your book review for today. And what's in it? I haven't even read very much. Sometimes I've got all kinds of books, and in the olden days, I would read them from cover to cover, and sometimes multiple times. Nowadays, I don't. I buy books, and sometimes they sit there forever, and then I will pick it up well, I'm not random, I'm guided. It's my intuition will pick a book, and I will open it to a page that you might think is random, but my intuition knows which page it wants, and I'll go there and I'll read what I read. Sometimes I take pictures of it and put them on Instagram, other times I don't. Um, but as far as reading a whole book cover to cover, will I ever do it again? Mm, it doesn't seem so. Why is that? I think it's just because I've read so much over the years, um, and I'm very busy. I'm very busy, so I don't seem to have a lot of time. I don't watch television um, hardly at all. Little snippets here and there, but I don't watch sports events. I listen to YouTube lectures, and I listen to music, and I meditate, and I try and go for walks when I feel up to it. And what else I love to sing. I love to go to karaoke. If you want a way to really feel good, go sing. Maybe you want to sing in a choir. Maybe you want to sing in the shower. For me, the best part of my day is going up on the stage at karaoke, irregardless of how well I'm going to sing or not. It's the highlight of my day. And it's really good because you're using your throat chakra, and you're using all the muscles in your torso to project that air out of there. So it's good exercise. And I don't know, for me, it just feels wonderful. So if you're looking for something to help you uh, every day feel good, go sing. I am Harry Weaver, the narrator for Infinite Bob 99 on YouTube. And you can also find us at Burroughs Bobby on Instagram.